On it. On it.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least. Use it well. If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone... well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough. The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I'll do it.
This should be easy enough. Right.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? The Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You are asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do, relight. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here. As soon as... If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
This should be easy enough.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling.
Yes. As you like.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing so. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up. I told Velena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Like what?
Attack.
Let's get started.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there. Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got? So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. if you want me out there so badly. Huh. Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
Do you miss the life you once had, Shell? These centuries of memories you have lost?
Does it miss being within its mother's womb?
Do I... Well, no. I don't remember that far back.
It is no different. My memory stretches only so far, and what went before is now lost.
And you remember nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
There are images, faces who I have no names for, places I remember being but not where they are. Do I miss these things? They are without...
I do not understand why you hate birds so much.
It is because I had to endure their chirping, their perching, and most especially their constant
No, I understand that part, but they were just being what they are.
I await your command.
Greetings to you. I was curious about the stranger Bantigan placed in charge of our defense, but now I see his reasoning. You are obviously far from ordinary. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient? I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with fortune in the Maker's favor, perhaps all is not yet lost. When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here. We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish. Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks. The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told. Make a watch over you then. It will be a difficult battle to come. What is it you need? We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some... Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it. Make a watch...
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days.
The windmill.
This should be easy enough.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you. I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah.
How awful this must be.
All those who cannot defend themselves. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Does he not realize that it is his faith alone which must sustain him? It is faith alone which will bring the Maker's aid.
Unfortunately, he seeks the Maker's protection in a far too literal sense. This is something I cannot promise nor provide. Indeed. I know Sir Perth means well, but I will not lie to him about something so important. Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy. What is it you need, child? It is... Please, have mercy. Help. May the...
Humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is... Good luck to you then.
From the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help! Come on! We... Oh!
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave...
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know...
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered to... Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall... Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
Vashaden.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Vashaden. Yes.
This should be easy enough.
I shall.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Elena yet? Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the car.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more. The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support. Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden, unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and thank you. Make us...
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. And it's finally over. That's what everyone is saying. We might have to evacuate the village if those Darkspawn come closer. With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage. Maybe... I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. Thank you. I can't take it back. If you need it, keep it. Grandfather would want it in the hands of a hero.
I wager she is robbed of it the moment we leave.
I suppose it's quite valuable, isn't it? Perhaps someone in the city... We should leave now, I suppose. There's a wagon taking us north, and I don't...
There are many gone who we must honor.
As you wish.
But we must also remember those who...
These are terrible times.
Right.
Just terrible.
Maker bless you. Let's get started. As you wish.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the... There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we... Maker's breath.
Tigan. Thank the Maker you yet live. I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone. What? Who is this?
Were it not for her help, Isolde, I would not be here. I owe her my life.
And we crush the heads of rude women when we feel like it. Just so you know.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries.
Please, Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't... You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help. He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was...
Eamon was poisoned.
He claims an agent of Teyrn Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say. I do not know. I can't let it hurt my Connor. For Connor's sake. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps... I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven... Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I
Please do not take too long.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocked. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say? Then it's for the best. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the... I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's... Here is my signet ring. It will... Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
So we are just going to send him with that...
But I can delay no longer. Allow...
Right.
Puppy! Puppy!
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you. The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself. Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. More of a second story man, eh? So was I back in the day. The thrill of the hunt. Dodging guards, in and out, no one the wiser. Ah, the good life. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fella really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restraint, right? So, what are you interested in? Right you are.
I bought a confection of spun sugar here once. It got stuck in my hair. Made it hard to come.
Good day. The market. Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing and bad. And smelling good is not. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the arm of Smith Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes. Much of... And if your thirst is strong, I am from Orlais. Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. What I miss most are the clothes. The avenue of flowers this time of year has so many colors. And the skirts. Fine wools, cloths. Many only the noble-born can afford. Ferelden is more muted. Its fashion's quite old. But I like the people of this city very much.
It's done.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel. Make peace with the Maker, sir. These are your last moments.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Oh, yeah.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years. It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy Orlesian silks anywhere in South Reach. Do you think they sell silk ribbons in that store?
Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you. May the Divine look after you, sir. Begin.
With honor. Sir Landry couldn't have asked for a note.
On it.
Not bad.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? What? I mean, yes. I've got a pretty popular... if I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt. And I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets. Maybe even some gold. The name of the whorehouse is... Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or maybe... Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Lead me to my business.
On it.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land. Thank you, my friend. We have makers...
One world, one life, one death. There is
The
but
deep
one
dark
world.
before dawn's first light seems eternal.
Strange that matters can be so... Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Ball? I am Sister Justine, and pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. Thriving, especially in a holy city like... When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. Of course, sir. On what topic? Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the lowest slaves to the highest king. Those who bring ham without provocation.
The Swamp Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch.
How original.
Good day.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod, if it still worked, of course.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
This should be easy enough.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
That scamp Kylon sent you that. Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite, but we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer. Wait here. Now, before you choose one, let me remind you of the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people, these boys will have words with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a... So, shall I let you get acquainted? Make it 30 and we have a deal. Go ahead and choose then.
Follow me, cutie. Roll me.
As you wish.